Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ IS English channel. My name is Shubham Sagar and today we have to talk about this particular issue. Is Mahabodhi temple a Hindu temple? And again, I'm not talking about it. I have nothing to say on it. This particular article has raised concern on this particular issue. Is Mahabodhi temple a Hindu temple? Why are Buddhist monks protesting near Bodh Gaya's Mahabodhi Mahavihara? There is an act, BTA Act of 1949. What has happened because of this act? Why are monks protesting against this act? All these things we have to talk about and we have to understand it since, Mahabodhi Mahavihara is in news. Mahabodhi temple is in news. We have to know everything about it, whether it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site or not, who constructed it, what happened later on, and we have to understand what this issue is all about. What is the controversy over Bodh Gaya temple? So what is happening? Since last 1 year, 1 month, since February 2024, almost 1 year, 2 months now, nearly 100 Buddhist monks under AIBF, All India Buddhist Forum, they have been protesting at Bodh Gaya's Mahabodhi temple. Why are they protesting about it? Why are they protesting? What are they protesting about? They are demanding repeal of BTA Act, Bodh Gaya Temple Act. Why? What is there in this Bodh Gaya Act which they don't like? See, understand one thing. When we are talking about Mahabodhi, Mahavihara, so it is believed that Gautam Buddha attained his nirvana here, enlightenment. He got his enlightenment here, and then Mauryan ruler Ashoka, he constructed this Mahabodhi Mahavihara to commemorate the nirvana of Gautam Buddha. Then later on certain things happened, and because of which we are seeing all these development. November 2023, monks submitted a memorandum to central and state governments, followed by a large rally. Oh my god. So the point is, these things have been going on for a long period of time. 2012, a writ petition was filed in Supreme Court. Why all these things are going on? Because of this BTA Act 1949. During the period of Akbar, it was said that this whole Mahabodhi Mahavihara came under the influence of Hinduism a lot. And then in 1949, BTA Act was passed to maintain a balance of some sort. There was a committee which will look into the affairs of Mahabodhi temple, comprising of equal members of Hinduism and Buddhism. If it is equal, then what is the issue? And then why are we calling Mahabodhi temple a Hindu temple? The issue is, then later on, some amendments were done, and then the district magistrate, he served, or he was supposed to serve as an ex officio chairperson. Now, we are a country with Hinduism, like as majority religion, right? So, local district magistrate generally belong to Hinduism. And then this whole committee management skewed in the favor of Hinduism because 4-4, and then you have district magistrate who more often than not is from Hindu community, 5-4. So that made this whole Mahabodhi Mahavihara, temple as Hindu temple, and that's what Buddhist people are protesting about. This is a Buddhist monument. Why are we disguising it like a Hindu temple, and why are we, hope you're understanding what is happening here. So I will want your issue. What do you think about this issue? Is Mahabodhi temple a Hindu temple? Should we have more Buddhist representation than Hindu representation in the management committee? What do you think about all these issues? So details. BTA 1949 established an 8-member management committee, equal representation of Hindus and Buddhists. Local district magistrate is the ex officio chairperson, and since he's generally a Hindu, so now it is 5-4 in favor of Hindu people. As the district magistrate is typically from the majority Hindu community, we have just talked about it, is resulted in a Hindu majority community, a committee rather, which will be looking into the affairs of Mahabodhi temple, and that is what the main issue all about. Background. Emperor Ashoka built the Mahabodhi temple in 3rd century BC. And then what happened? There are different travelers, Fahian, Yuan and he's also known as Xuanzang. So he visited in 629 AD. All these things are important from exam perspective, be it UPSC or non-UPSC, or even from general knowledge perspective. 13th century, Bakhtiyar Khilji, one of the slaves of Muhammad Ghori. He destroyed it, ended Pala rule. We know about him. How? Okay. In 1590, this is what I was talking about. During Akbar's reign, a Hindu monk established a Bodh Gaya Mutt, and the temple came under Hindu control. And to undo this, to maintain a balance, this BTA Act was passed in 1949, which had equal representation, which talked about a formation of a committee having equal representation from both Hindu and Buddhist community. And now, we are understanding the whole thing. It is 5-4 basically when you take into consideration district magistrate. It's not like always he'll be from Hinduism, but more often than not, because Hinduism is when we are talking about we are the majority people. Hinduism is the majority religion. Government intervention. After intervention means independence, the Bihar Assembly passed the BTA in 1949 to address dispute between Hindu and Buddhist authorities. But the disputes are still going on because many people say that Mahabodhi Mahavihara is a Buddhist monument. Buddhist people should have more representation in the management committee, and that is not happening with BTA. Did any intervention happen? Anybody tried to do something about it? In early 1990s, Chief Minister Lalu Prasad Yadav introduced the Bodh Gaya Mahavihara bill, and it's about please don't prohibit, don't do idol immersion near the temple, don't do Hindu marriages. It is hurting the sentiments of Buddhist people. It's not like only Hindu people have sentiments. Other religion, they also have sentiments attached to them. Don't do these things, and that's what they are talking about. However, the bill was never enacted and was abandoned. Maybe because of vote bank politics. Maybe they didn't want to upset the majority religion. I don't know, like you can talk about it, why it was never enacted and it was abandoned. Do we need a bill or an act? Bill is just a bill. Do we need an act where we have more representation of Buddhist people in the committee which is managing this Mahabodhi Mahavihara? This is a question in front of you based on what you have read up until now. Mahabodhi temple is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was originally built by Emperor Ashoka in 3rd century BC. The temple is located at Sarnath where Gautam Buddha gave his first sermon. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? A 2 only, B 1 and 2 only, C 2 and 3 only, D 1, 2 and 3. What do you think about it? What is the answer here? And then these questions. Is Mahabodhi a Hindu temple? What do you think about this particular issue? Second thing, more Buddhist than Hindu. Do you think in this particular committee, which is managing, this Mahavihara, it should have more Buddhist people than Hindu people in this community? Do you think it represents Buddhism more than Hinduism? Or do you think, sir, it completely represents Buddhism and very less of Hinduism? Whatever is your view about this issue, this is a very, very important issue. We need to protect the rights of minorities. We need to protect minority monuments. And again, there are so many things which are associated here in this particular issue. Mahabodhi Mahavihara. Now it becomes important from every exam perspective, whatever exam you're preparing for. What are your issues? Thoughts about these things, do share about it. If you know something more about it, again post it in the comment section. Enlighten us, enlighten the people who will watch this video. Also, if you want me to share this particular PDF along with the answer of the objective question which I just asked, you can join my channel, Telegram channel, Fun Study with Shubh, because study should be fun. Very good. Also, if you are a UPSC aspirant preparing for 2026 UPSC, you can join our March morning batch. Admissions are closing on 31st March 2025. 2025, oh my God, my voice has gone. And you can also use my code SHS Lite to get maximum discount. And this actually March morning batch includes prelims and mains residential program. If you clear UPSC pre 2026, we will initiate full refund for you. 11,000 reward to monthly top performer, and it includes interview guidance program because this is P2I, prelims to interview. So that's it from me, sir and ma'am. Mahabodhi Mahavihara, is it a Hindu temple? Based on the committee which is managing it, do you think more Buddhist representation is needed in the management committee? Yes, sir. We want to hear your views. Do share your views in the comment section. That's it from me. Take care. Be blessed. I will see you soon.